Hey everyone, so on this Saturday we're going to do a oil change on my Prado. It's about time, so we're going to do the oil filter and we'll drain all the oil out as well. So what you're going to need, obviously, is some oil. Got a new filter there and a 14mm socket. And you've got your fitting right up there. And this is made a little bit trickier because I've got an aftermarket underbody guard on. So basically you're just going to undo it. And you do want to do this when the oil has been warm, so it runs a bit easier. So undo that and then whooshka. I didn't get too much on me. That's good. So we'll drain all that out. There should be around about 8 litres that needs to come out. So make sure you've got a big enough tray to be able to catch at least 8 litres, but even if you've got a 10 litre container then you won't get any spillage when you go to take it out. So while the oil's draining out the sump, we'll take the filter off. And one thing some people know and some people don't is that on your filter bracket there is actually a hose that comes down to here. You can probably see it just there. There's a little hose here. Make sure that that sits over your drain for the oil. So when you actually undo your filter, because it's upside down, you will get a little bit of oil. There's a cup, so let me just take this air box off because it's easier to get the filter off to get the oil filter out. So you can see that metal bracket around the bottom of the filter. Hopefully I can do this with my hands. So I can undo it by hand. And you can probably see there's some oil come out and go on that tray, and it's just coming out now. But what happens, it comes out, and quickly pull this up, turn it up the other way. This oil comes out of that drain to there, so it doesn't make a big mess. You may find if you've been through lots of sand and stuff like that, that may get full of crap. But you can see down there's a little hole for it to go down right on the edge there, and then it just goes down underneath. So it's a good idea next time you do a service, just to make sure that does flow, otherwise you make a big mess. So now we'll just clean all this up with a very clean rag, just get rid of the old oil around the outside, so there's any sand that's been sitting in here doesn't get into the filter. So now you've got your old filter off and you've cleaned the filter housing with a new filter. And some people do it, some people don't, some people recommend it. I've always done it. Just put a bit of clean oil on the new seal, when you're opening on the filter, just to help it seal up. You can see down there, nice and clean. And put this on. Seal it up. You don't have to be He-Man on it. It's a rubber seal. You just need to do it hand tight. And that's it. Done. So that's essentially the oil filter all done. Next step is we'll fill it up with oil. Just make sure before you put your sump plug back in that the actual sump washer, these aren't expensive. You can get a, I think, 2-pack for $5 or something like that. This one I did in the last oil change, so it's still good. I generally do about one new sump plug every 2 or 3 oil changes, and then it just stops it from leaking. So we'll put the sump plug back in, do it up, and then we'll chuck the oil back in. Alright, so now we're filling it back up, and I'm probably going to make a big mess trying to do this one-handed. Yeah, big mess. So this will take I think it's around about 7-8 litres. So I generally put in around about, start with 6, and then I'll check the dipstick, start the car, wait for the oil light to go off, and then let it drain, let it sit, turn the car off and let it sit for about 5-10 minutes, and then check the dipstick and add, you know, half a litre at a time till it's full. So we'll just do that and then you're all done. I'm just going to start the car, and you'll see that the oil light stays on a little bit longer than what it normally would, and then that means it's just filling up the filter. So when you first start the car, just keep an eye on it and make sure it goes out, stays on. Yep, cool. Now we've got oil pressure, that means the filter is full. So I've put it in around about 5-6 litres. I'll let that run for just a minute, and then so the filter's full, oil's around, and then we'll turn it off and I'll leave it for a couple of minutes, and then we'll just check the dipstick, and then that will be it. Sweet, so now the car's all full of oil again and everything's buttoned up, so all your airbox is done up and the sump plug's tight and in. Just check that it's not leaking once you filled it up. But now we're all done, so thanks for watching. Again, if you like the videos and want to see more, just hit the like and subscribe button so you see when more come out. Cheers.